Whether he's playing inside or outside on his back deck, or out on the road with famous singers like John Denver or Leann Rimes, watching Pete Huttlinger strum his guitar with such ease and gracefulness is simply a treat. But 3 years ago, the music suddenly stopped playing.
And I was, knocking at death's door, and death was starting to open the door too to let me in.
Pete woke up one morning and couldn't move. The entire right side of his body was paralyzed. Pete had a stroke and was rushed to Vanderbilt Medical Center for emergency surgery. A few days later, some good news.
They came in, they did the old move your hand, and it was kind of like one of those Hallmark movie moments, where I didn't respond. I couldn't move my hand. I had a tube down my throat, and they turned to walk away, and my finger twitched.
After months of rehab and learning how to eat and walk again, Pete went back to playing his guitar. But a year later, another health scare. Pete suffered massive heart failure.
I went from, okay, I'm up and I'm around, to I couldn't move.
He was airlifted to a Houston hospital and was back in the operating room. Through all this, his wife, Erin, never lost hope.
I was terrified, but I never thought he would die because there were so many people working so hard to keep that from happening.
Doctors put a heart pump inside Pete's body, supported by 2 batteries and a controller, always by his side. While in the hospital, something else always by his side? His guitar.
There are people that go around the hospital and they play music for you. And so a nice couple came by one day and they said, hey, can we play a song for you? I said, sure. Can I play along? And I grabbed my guitar and I said, what do you guys know? And they said, well, we know You Got a Friend. And I said, that's great, let's do that one. So we played You Got a Friend.
A year after his heart failure and 50 pounds lighter, not only was Pete up and around, he walked the country music half marathon.
I'm kind of goal-oriented, and being in such poor health the year before, I thought, well, this will be something I can work up to.
He's also worked at getting back on tour, although on a much lighter schedule.
I don't have the chops that I had before I had the stroke. I used to be able to play really fast all day long and not think twice about it. I can't do that anymore. So I'm just trying to, pull more beauty out of the instrument rather than being a show-off.
The sounds he produces from his guitar, still amazing. The sounds of his heart pump, reminding him every 6 hours to change his battery, however, is a constant reminder how his life has changed.
Let's get something out and chop.
But it's a life with his wife, and his guitar is all that matters to Pete.
So much of getting healthy has to do with your mental outlook on things. And I've been blessed with a positive outlook throughout all this.